20 yıl uzun bir zamandır. Ancak 20 yılda çok şey olabilir. Bir kariyer yapabilirsin. Aşık olabilirsin. Bir yuva kurabilirsin. Veya her şeye yeniden başlayabilirsin. 18 Eylül 2004'te çok genç, enerjik ve son derece iyimser 9 yaşında bir çocuk Amerika'ya ilk adımını attı. O çocuğun öğrenmesi gereken ve görmesi gereken şeylerin çok olduğu gibi gelişmesi için de çok imkanı vardı.
Think you all get the point. That little boy was me. On September 18th, 2004, I made the journey and I moved to America. To celebrate my 20 years, we are going to do a very special episode of Pete Talks. Pete Talks, 20th Anniversary Immigrant America Edition. So, what I have planned, instead of monologuing for hours, we are going to do 20 questions for 20 years. Some of these questions I wrote myself. Some of them are handpicked from some of my friends. So since there's 20 questions, I can only spend like 10 seconds or 20 seconds a question, not to make this video incredibly long. So if you have any questions of your own, please leave a comment and I will try my best to answer quickly. So first question, how was it adjusting between languages? Easy. The fastest way to learn a language is being dropped off in a country and having no choice. I was fluent conversationally in 8 months and I have no accent, as you can tell. And my dreams and all my memories are in English now, which is a fun little fact. Okay, moving on. What are the main differences in cuisine? Turkish cuisine is more family-oriented, more home cooking style. We still have, I had a 3-story McDonald's growing up in Turkey, so not that we didn't have that, but the cuisine is absolutely delicious. Look it up. Some of my favorite dishes are börek, baklava, doner kebab, just the best. So I would definitely pick Turkish food over American food. Sorry, pizza and hamburgers and apple pies. Oh, sorry. America, this is your fault, by the way. The stereotype is true. I didn't gain this weight for no reason. Question number 3. What do I miss the most about my homeland? I know this is a cliche answer, but I miss my family the most. And obviously the just a very friendly culture. I miss the people. I miss the people of Turkey. Question number 4. Did we worship a giant turkey and did we speak gobble gobble? That is a legitimate question. I have been asked more than once. Yes, I'm finally coming out of the closet. Yes, we speak gobble gobble and we worship giant turkeys. Question number 5. Do we eat turkey in Turkey? No. So turkey is a bird that originates from Central America. Turkey is a very Northern American thing. Sorry to burst your bubbles. It's a funny question, yeah. Now question number 6. What are some of the day-to-day differences? America is a lot more job-driven and career-driven, whereas Turkey is more, not that I'm not saying Turkish people are lazy, they're extremely hardworking, but at the end of the day, I think Turkey is just a little more chill, whereas America is more go, go, go. Number 7, what are the main musical differences? Turkish music is a lot more soulful, a lot more like a lot singing centric, whereas American music is more like on that good beat, like like Americans love a good beat and love a good guitar riff. So I'm not a huge fan of modern Turkish music because the American music industry just basically took over every country, and some cultures just don't mix well in terms of music. So, question number 8: are there shared traditions and holidays? Yes and no. I've literally had people ask me if there's Thanksgiving in Turkey. Oh, just please go back to school. not to sound full of myself, but holy, come on, guys. Yeah, we have Christmas and a few other things, national holidays, stuff like that. I prayed to Santa when I was a little kid. Oh, fun little fact, Santa Claus is Turkish. Santa Claus is Turkish. The guy that Santa Claus is based off of is Saint Nicholas, and he was born in Turkey many hundreds of years ago, near where I was kind of born. I'll pull up a map right here. Question number 9, was it difficult making new friends? Yes and no. Being Turkish is like the best icebreaker one could have in Taggart County because you're immediately unique. So I made a lot of friends immediately, but I also made a lot of enemies immediately. So it was a blessing and a curse. Number 10, do we get snow in Turkey? Yes and no. Obviously, Turkey is a big country with a lot of different terrains, so there's a lot of snow. Where I grew up, west coast, it was kind of like San Diego. It snowed once in my 10 years growing up. And I made a snowman, and then I cried 2 hours later because the snowman disappeared. I did not understand that snow melts. So, question number 11. What were my first impressions of the United States of America? 2 impressions. I saw New York City upon landing. I went, wow, that's incredible. It was like seeing an alien planet.
Were you blinded by its majesty?
That's a Halo reference. The second impression I had was when I saw Mansfield the next day. I asked my father, true story, I said, what happened here? Because I thought America would be bustling and busy, and Mansfield is the opposite of bustling and busy. So I thought a catastrophe had happened. I found out soon enough. Question number 12. Religion-wise, is it similar? Yes and no. Islam is the main religion in Turkey. My family was not practicing in any religion. We were not Muslim or Christian. Religion is a touchy subject. It's complicated, so I will leave it at that. So, Christians are nice, and so are Muslims. They're both good people, in my experience. Never had a problem with either. Question number 13. What did I expect America to be like compared to what it is? I expected fat, lazy people, because that was the stereotype growing up in America. Plenty of those, but honestly, I was kind of blown away by the kindness and curiosity that the Americans showed me. I was really impressed with the deep culture, and I think I had a lot to learn, and I did. So it was in a positive way. Question number 14. How different are the cultures when it comes to sports? Sports, people are fanatic in Europe, and especially in Turkey as well. Like, absolute, just fanatic. Like, you think NFL fans are diehards? Like, oh, it's crazy over there. I remember when I was 6 years old, Turkey had made it to the semifinals of the World Cup, which is a big deal. And I remember there were people beating drums in the streets. It was a big city I grew up in, at midnight. It was just incredible. There's an incredible sports culture in both countries. Because I'm a huge fan of football, I'm a huge fan of soccer. Just different. But they're both fantastic. Question number 15. If I had to pick the better country, which one? Oh boy. I mean, obviously, America's number one. Yeah, USA, 1776. No, I don't know. I love both of them for different reasons. America holds a very special place in my heart, and so does Turkey. So I'm kind of torn. I can't pick. Number 16. Which country has the better attractions? I will put some pictures up for those who are not familiar. Turkey has some beautiful, magnificent attractions. In Istanbul and the Far East, and Ephesus is one I visited. It was incredible. I think a lot of people sleep on the beauty of Turkey, but obviously America wins. Like, obviously, come on, nobody beats America. America has a little bit of everything. We have rainforests, we have tundras, we have mountains, we have deserts. So you can't beat America. It's too hard. Number 17. Has America been how you imagined? That was kind of like reflecting on one of the last questions. No, it hasn't at all. No, I thought I'd be in a 3-piece suit driving a Bugatti by now. That's like a lot of people don't understand that about America. Is like, they think like you move to America and you're instantly rich. Like, I'm doing very well, by the way, like compared to the rest of the world, obviously. Like, people don't realize that, by the way. Like, I think if you make like over $20,000 a year, you're like in the top like 40% already, and that's like nothing in America. So yes and no. I think a lot of people need to understand that, like, a lot of non-Americans don't understand that, like, we suffer here too, all right? Like, it's not all, roses. We Americans work very hard to get what we have, Number 18. How has being an immigrant emotionally and psychologically affected you? This is the emotional part of the video where piano plays and I start crying. No, just kidding. Obviously, it wasn't all like, cupcakes and sunshine. I had I was bullied, I was picked on, called a lot of names, but also at the same time, it gives me a unique perspective on the world. I sound so snobby right now. I'm such a wanderlust or whatever. #explore. It's given me a deeper understanding of what makes people unique. It's given me a wider view that I do not take for granted. That's how it's affected me in the grand scheme of things. Number 19, has America had an influence on the person that you have become? Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a blend. I'm a blend, you know? I'm a little something for everything, you know? It's definitely made me different, to say the least. Number 20, do you believe in God, fate, or a guiding hand after everything you've been through? Without starting a war in the comment section, I do believe in a higher power. I'm agnostic, but I do believe that 100% there is something. I'm not going to, obviously I don't have time to get into it, but some of the coincidences and some of the things and like how I got here and some of the things that happened to me, and it's not just about me, stories that I've heard of other people meeting. I mean, absolutely. It's just too much happening, too much lining up in place I want to believe in fate. Like, I want to say that I came here for a reason, to help, to help people, to make people laugh, to make people smile. I think we all have. I'm not saying I'm God's little special angel, I'm very humble in my understanding that we all have a purpose, I think. And I think my journey as an immigrant, all the happiness and suffering that I've been through is for a greater cause. And that's my firm belief. So, bonus question, how did I get the name Peter? I picked it myself in a grocery store when I was 8 years old in Turkey. I picked it after the only American name I knew, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, aka my favorite superhero growing up in Turkey. So yes, my name is from Peter Parker, literally. That's why I'm named Peter. I don't want to say my real name, but my birth name is Tuberk Kutbay. That is my real name. And I've had a lot of fun having friends trying to pronounce that over the years. You know who you are. You can reference this video. Tuberk Kutbay is my real name. Kutbay, Kutbay. It's a Turkish last name with an American pronunciation. So I love you all. Thank you for hearing my story. And if you have any questions that you're curious about that I did not cover in this video, please feel free to comment below, ask me, and I will try my best to answer with humility and grace. So thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Oh, bonus question. Do I still speak Turkish? A little bit. I forgot like 95% of it. I speak like a 5-year-old now. That's my fault. I did not keep up with it. And I am trying here and there to learn it back because I have to eventually, because that's ridiculous. So çok teşekkürler. İyi akşamlar.